Hey everyone, today I'm gonna discuss a bit about content progression and the road to level 460. So the game itself had a major update and a lot of these skill changes benefit a lot of players. Like I said in my previous video, a lot of the class builds are now more siloed. Um, but specifically getting to 460 has been a bit of a challenge, and I'm hoping I would satisfy some of these uh, level hampering effects that some of us are experiencing, especially with the chat server going down, which has not actually been addressed, unfortunately, with the recent patch and maintenance cycle. So in that case, right now what you're seeing is doing challenge mode. Challenge mode provides a nice source of income in terms of silver. This actually depends on the map that you're doing. Obviously, if you do episode 13 maps, especially the last map, you get around 900 silver and a good chunk of XP. Um, Likewise, if you do the lower content like episode 12 -2 and 12-1 maps, you'll get around 700, silver. XP won't be that great, but the best leveling for 60 is actually doing level 400 dungeons. That gives a nice chunk, especially if you use an instance dungeon vouchers and a token as well. So again, one of the biggest challenges is definitely the chat server going down, which makes dungeon queuing a bit more difficult. The best approach in this situation is to actually match 2 to 4 players. If you have 2 to 4 players ready in queue that is so-called checked, you will jump right into the dungeon. Now keep in mind that if you're doing these dungeons, especially if you're doing auto match versions of these dungeons on challenge mode, the channel may crash on you. So it's best to actually complete this as fast as you can, and definitely try to stack up on XP tomes and use your goddess statue and seed as well. So one of the biggest benefit right now that we're seeing with the recent maintenance is the episode 12-1 rewards. This gives you an 8 enhance and 3 transcendence, I believe, 7-0 set. Definitely if you choose cloth, you'll get all the armor pieces required for cloth. Now keep in mind these things have certain restrictions, but they will push you to endgame content faster. The Ichor for these and the Vivora Ichor for this is actually due events only. So right now there's an ongoing event, it's the Goddess Repair, and this gives you access to Ichors that allows you to upgrade to Vivora sets and enhance and transcend your equipment to Stage 8 Transcendence and Enhancement Stage 11. This is a great push, and you also get Pomoka solutions that will help you with endgame content progression. So in the rest of this video, you're gonna actually see me do unfortunately, a 3-man auto match for Area 2 of Challenge Mode. And in the next section, you actually see me do the weekly boss raid, which is a very interesting boss raid, so I'll go into details in a bit. So with this weekly boss raid is the 3 Tini Siblings, and one thing to note about this is if you're running an AoE build, this will actually benefit you tremendously. In this build, I'm definitely using my Ice and Fire Enchant rounds along with the weekly Letitia potions. These monster types are actually beasts, so have your beast cards ready. One thing to note about this raid is there are certain magic circles around the flowers that spawn randomly. If you actually sit in them, you gain a 30% increase in attack. Another thing to note is the sandstorm. Try to avoid it whenever because it really hurts you a lot. The blue cast animation that you see right there that was done by one of the Tini Siblings is that will actually blind and lower your accuracy, so try to avoid that at all costs. The other caveat to this is the black orbs. Those things will drain your SP tremendously, so try to avoid that as well. But other than that, if you are doing AoE, like I said, you will easily reach the weekly boss raid rewards at a tremendous pace compared to last week against Marnox. Um, so that's pretty much it for this content video. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you have a moment, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you do really like this content, show your appreciation. Comment down below, and I will push out more content similar in this regard.